Bank stocks moving broadly lower this morning. Joining us now is SoFi CEO Anthony Noto. It's worth noting, Anthony, that you are live inside the brand new SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, where the Rams take on the Cowboys on Sunday night. You are doing a virtual ribbon cutting for the new $5 billion stadium today. But before we get to the stadium and your big marketing investment in it, we've got to ask you about the market moves today. Anthony, how are you seeing the sell-off reflected in the movement on your platform?
Yeah, I think the most important thing for investors and our SoFi members is that when they invest, they focus on the long term, and they do that in a diversified way, not focusing on market timing. And so we've created a bunch of products that allow our investors, our members, to be able to get access to the market according to both diversification and long-term focus. We provide recurring investment capabilities on single stocks and even on fractional shares, in addition to being able to do recurring investments across diversified portfolios, such as the 4 SoFi ETFs, as well as our robo-advisory accounts. The market's going to be volatile, and our view is take a long-term focus, make sure you're diversified, and do not try to market time situations. This volatility is likely to continue for a while, and we think it's better to focus on the long term as opposed to market timing.
With that outlook of expecting more volatility, how does that impact your plans to take SoFi public eventually?
We're not really focused on the company and when we're going to go public. We're really focused on becoming a household brand name. We have some phenomenal products that you can use from your mobile device. So in this world in which we're all working from home, you can access SoFi's loans if you want to refinance your mortgage at lower rates, you want to refinance your student loans, or you want to do home renovations. We have personal loans for that. Also, you can invest from your mobile phone while you're at home and make sure you're focused on the long-term opportunities for investing. And then last, with SoFi Money, you can do your direct deposit in an account. You can also spend and pay bills from that account all on your mobile phone, and even do person-to-person payments. So as we think about the broad portfolio of products that we provide across digital, mobile, financial services, we think it's an opportunity for us to help our members at different periods in volatile markets like we're in today, but also in volatile times, given the just tragic situation we've all endured from the pandemic impacting all of us on a global basis.
Anthony, it certainly has been a crazy past 6 months. And I'm wondering more recently, especially in the past couple of weeks, where you're seeing your members spend their time and make changes on SoFi. Are you seeing more requests for loans, more investing? What's the latest?
Yeah, the breadth of products we have really is diversified. So in a low interest rate environment, we're seeing a really strong growth rate in refinancing homes. And so we have a mortgage product that meets those members' needs. Additionally, with low interest rates, the amount of return you can get on your cash and your savings or checking account is much lower. So we see an acceleration in growth of people investing across the broad asset classes that I mentioned, in addition to refinancing their student loans, given a low interest rate environment. And so we have 3 products that are definitely benefiting from low interest rate environment. And then in a higher interest rate environment, we have other products that would benefit during those times. But invest, refinancing homes through lower cost mortgages and lower cost student loans, as well as renovations on homes, is really where we're seeing strength.
Yeah, renovations on homes, certainly a COVID trend. Anthony, I got to ask you a little bit about the stadium. You reportedly spent $400 million on 20 years of naming rights for that stadium in my hometown here in Los Angeles. It's weird that the season is kicking off with no fans in the stands, no sign, no sense of when that will happen, when we'll start to see people in the stadium. What does that mean for you and in your investment in making this the SoFi Stadium if there are no people there?
Sure, I'd make a couple of points. First and foremost, we have to look out to the safety and well-being of all the people, whether NFL fans or otherwise. And all of the leadership of the NFL, the Rams and the Chargers and SoFi are all aligned in making sure we put the health and welfare of people first and foremost. Second point I make is this is a 20-year relationship. I couldn't be more excited about the unveiling of SoFi Stadium next Sunday night when the Rams take on the Cowboys. We went into this investment focused on leveraging the great credibility of the National Football League, the Rams and Chargers, to make SoFi a household name. We have some phenomenal products. People have to trust using our products, and part of that trust is becoming a household brand name. And so our investment in the stadium over 20 years is an important strategy to achieving that type of notoriety and familiarity and trust. We're really excited about next Sunday night. Our thesis behind the stadium really was centered around it becoming the most iconic destination for sports and live entertainment, and we think that will come to fruition next Sunday night. And while we'd love to have fans in the stands, they'll be on television seeing this great experience that has been built by Stan Kroenke and his team, as well as the National Football League and all their owners. So we couldn't be more excited about that and let the rest of the world see what we already know.
Well, Anthony, we look forward to seeing more, and we hope you can get fans back in those stands very soon. We got a sneak peek at the stadium, and it's pretty impressive.